folks, welcome back to Maya Keaton Reads. I'm Eleanor and this week's video is something I haven't done in a while. This is a book haul. It's a little bit late because I was away for the weekend, which is why I have books to share. So I've got 3 books that are from the library that I've got currently. And see, I went to Sydney on the weekend to see Hamilton, and I visited a bookstore that is focused on science fiction and fantasy, and I picked up a lot of books. Yeah, all by the same author too, so that's going to be fun. So I'll start with the books I have from the library. These are all nominated in this year's Lodestar Award, which is the Not a Hugo Award for young adult books of a speculative nature. So the one I've had for a little while, and I need to finish it soon because it probably has to go back, but I'm about a third of the way through, and that is A Wizard's Guide to Defensive Baking by T. Kingfisher. Yes, it's as cute as it sounds. Defensive baking, I mean, come on. But yeah, it's cute. There's a little bit of a murder mystery going on, and you know, there are animated gingerbread men, so yay! And a sourdough starter that has achieved sentience. So, well, kind of. At the very least, it hunts rats. But yeah, so this is really cute. So this is the T. Kingfisher book that is on the shortlist for the Lodestar. Then more recently, I have picked up 2 more books for the Lodestar. We have Alatso, I think that's how you pronounce it, Alatso by Darcy Little Badger. I'm not entirely sure what it's about. I think it's like a little bit, it seems to be an alternate history of America, but America shaped by magic and legends and all that kind of stuff. So a bit fairy tale-y maybe. But yes, that's also on the Lodestar, so hopefully I will read that soon. I need to. I'm pretty sure these all have holds on them, so I won't be able to renew them, so I really do need to get to reading them. And then the third one I have that I picked up today is Cemetery Boys by Aidan Thomas. Again, not entirely sure what it's about. But yeah, spirits, summoning spirits, I think, according to what's on the back. So, and it looks like it's a Latinx sort of character. Seems to be a bit of a murder mystery, spirits, that kind of thing. So, yeah, so those are all on the Lodestar Awards, and I will hopefully get back to them. If I don't get to them, I might just have to borrow them again later in the year. But, so that's my library haul for the moment. Now we come to the book haul of what I bought when I was in Sydney. So, there are 7 books here, and they are all by Seanan McGuire. So, it is quite hard to find Seanan McGuire's paperbacks for her urban fantasy series in Australia because she doesn't have an Australian publisher as far as I'm aware, so they have to be imported. So I took the opportunity, since I am currently reading the Toby Day series, to pick up a whole bunch. So the first one I picked up is actually the latest book in the Encrypted series, and the only one I have not yet read, which is Calculated Risks. So this is a second book about Sarah, and follows on from the previous book, Imaginary Numbers, where she and her cousins have been like stranded on in another universe kind of thing, maybe, possibly. Bit hard to tell, and according to the back, they don't remember who she is. Awkward. So, that is Calculated Risks, and the other 6 are all the next 6 books on my list in the Toby Day series. I could have bought more. They had more, but my suitcase was very small and I had a limited amount of space, so I was limited. So I picked up the next 6. So I've read the first 3. So we have book 4, which is Late Eclipses. We have book 5, One Salt Sea. Book 6 is Ashes of Honor. I'm pretty sure these are in order. Book 7 is Chimes at Midnight. Book 8 is The Winterlong. And book 9 is A Red Rose Chain. So They are all books in the Toby Day Urban Fantasy series. The Toby Day series is about October Day, who is a changeling. So her mother is one of the old Fae, Amandine. Now, if I can pronounce this correctly, Shannon puts pronunciation guides in the books, but I don't always remember. But Amandine was Dunyashi, I think is how you pronounce it, Dunyashi, which is a species of Fae that can read blood, basically. So Toby is half Dunyashi, and she is a private investigator. So, and she's also a little bit of a woman out of time, because in the first book, and this is not really a spoiler because it happens in the first chapter, she's trying to rescue, she's become a bit of a knight errant to one of the other full-blooded Fae, and she is attempting to rescue said Fae's wife and daughter who have gone missing and been kidnapped. And she gets turned into a fish for 14 years. Until suddenly the spell breaks for some reason. And she's back, except her human life, because she had a human husband and child, mostly human child, have moved on without her and don't want anything to do with her. And technology has moved on without her. So she's in San Francisco, and at the start of the series, she's trying to avoid the shadow world, but it won't leave her alone. And so she gets dragged back in. She's a private investigator, and she goes and has various shenanigans and adventures. So this is a long series. I'm not sure if it's 15 or 16 books plus sort of intermediate short stories. I'm not sure if it's got as many short stories as the Encrypted series, because the Encrypted series had a lot of backstory about the family and family members that don't actually appear in the novels. But yeah, so Toby Day series is a very long one. It is also this year nominated once again for the Hugo for Best Series. I first read the first book, Rosemary and Rue, back when it was originally nominated for the Best Series, and then put it aside until I'd caught up with Encrypted. But we've got extra time to vote this year because of COVID-y, convention-y things. So I am enjoying trying to read through Toby Day, and now I have 6 more books. Yeah, it's been a while since I've done a really good binge read. I just need to balance that binge read with my library books. But anyway, so that's my book haul. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if you've read the Toby Day series. Don't spoil me, but let me know how you liked it. And I will see you all again really soon. Bye.